Episode 14 of a monster. Let's see if right now another adventure in this Tenma's journey is going to start. Let's watch it together. Another case. But this is Lunge. It's Lunge, if I'm not wrong. I don't feel impressed by that, sincerely. Never. This is Lunge's family? Yeah, that's Lunge's family. He never takes a break from his job. Maybe in this episode we got in touch with Lunge more. We will understand the difference between a job and the family and... Okay, so why are you doing that? I mean, he is pretty absorbed in his job, so he doesn't mind to have that amount of time just for that. Yeah, he is completely absorbed. Is his wife alone? Oh, what the F. Again. Oh. No, I don't believe so. No. No, because in the hospital there is the clinical file about Johan, so... No, no, no. I can't imagine Johan being just a side of his personality, no, no. You're committing a huge mistake, Lunga, because it's not what it seems. he doesn't have a relationship with his family. He doesn't talk to them at all. Mm. あ、he's gonna collapse in few minutes. I think this man knows another secret that he doesn't want to reveal. Oh, they're going out. Yeah. He really doesn't care. His job possessed him. He doesn't even look. But there's no later. I mean, they go. Wow. He talks about the Temma being infested by this personality, but he killed himself, so you don't have the proofs anymore. Um, and now you lost your family because of that case. No matter how great you can be. Oh, nothing for the moment. Oh, so he's losing his job. Wow. What is he going to do from now on? Yeah, see? You lost everything. Based on your conjectures and... Oh no! He's gonna use Eva because he needs to regain his position. I mean, he doesn't even care to regain his family. He wants to regain his job. This speaks for all. And that man heard everything. Huh? I think these men probably likes her. No, look, it's better if you don't start anything with Eva because she's not the proper woman for you. No, please. No, 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 please don't fall for her. No. No, 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 you didn't even understand who are we talking about. Uh, she's manipulating your mind. And she keeps drinking, so she doesn't care about you. In fact, she's not. This is true. She is, but no. No, why did you do that? She lost her stability. Now she will say, Temma. Ecco, okay. After Temma, she lost everything. Huh? No, no, but do you really believe that she's gonna come and no? Eh, that's Kenzo. No. That's the real her. Do you understand that you don't have to invite her at Christmas party? You have the proof that Johan exists, so Lunge is wrong. You should. What the F? I mean. Yeah. Yeah. No, 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 he is right. But you couldn't manipulate him. Okay, that's a her. Do you want a woman like that? No, sincerely. Go back. No, never. She's gonna laugh at you. She's gonna laugh at you. What did I say? Here we go. Here we go. See? Oh yeah. Leave her in her loneliness. I hope one day she'll understand how much she destroyed herself. No, don't even tell her. Now she will start crying. You're too kind. I think she's gonna come. I don't think so. I told you. No, she's gonna come. Look, who was that? So she came. No, that was the mother for real? Oh, she came. No, look. And now she will understand that she lost a huge chance in her life to be happy. Now she wants to open the door and tell she feels betrayed. But this is what you did all the times with all the men you slept with. So this is karma, you know. Are you going to ruin him as much as you tried to ruin Temma? Here we go. Here we go. Here's the monster. This episode was interesting because Temma was not present in the episode. We were all talking about different characters. First of all, Lung, and then we were focusing on Eva. these two characters who are different but similar somehow. Firstly, I want to talk about Lunge because, yeah, he has a miserable life. I think that now I'm trying to understand the title of this story more and more because in each episode we see a different type of monster. I mean, at first we categorize monster, the word monster with Johann. I told you this already in previous episodes, but now it seems to be real to me what I'm saying. The more we go on, the more we see that Johann is not just the one and only monster in that society. Everyone has something to hide, someone they betray, and there are different types of monsters that are described in this story so far. We could see the man who joined the war, in which the war was the monster affecting him. We saw the other psychopath who was hitting Dieter, and that was another type of a monster. Then we see now Lunge, whose monster is his job, because thanks to that, he's losing everything. And he's becoming so apathic, as if life is moving in front of him without realizing that time flies and he is losing his family and even his job because of all the conjectures that he made in his mind that made him lose it completely. He didn't solve any case about Temma. Just by having those ideas, he became very arrogant by knowing, or presumptuous, let's say, by thinking that he could solve all the cases, but actually he couldn't solve even one. And yeah, the solitude that he felt later was not because of his family's loss, but because he had to regain the pride of the job that he lost. And this makes you understand that when you become apathic, everything can happen in front of you that you don't even care as much as you should. You don't even care about the people surrounding you because you are completely absorbed, as much as I said in the reaction. Something that seems to be even more important, and that thing makes you lose the background, what's surrounding you forever. And there's no chance to go back with that because you lost your chance. But now he wants to regain the chance, talking about Temma and trying to find the proofs of his fault. But Lunge is wrong. I hope that throughout this journey he will understand that Temma is innocent, and if he really wants to regain his job, he has to do it properly. So I hope that this investigation that concerns Temma's case can be solved in the right way, and not just because he needs this plot twist in front of his eyes to regain the job by doing things without justice. Especially because Lunge likes the right of justice. So if he really wants to fulfill that goal, he needs to be ready to understand that Temma doesn't have a split personality at all, that Johann exists, and the one and only who can prove that is Eva, because Eva has the picture of Johann together with her dad, and that's a real proof that makes you understand that that boy exists and that Temma was not a visionary man. Talking about Eva, you have a perfect description of the woman who lost everything: the dignity, the pride, the feelings for herself, the loss of everything because of love. But let me say that, in my opinion, that was not love. That was just possession or obsession. Obsession related to Temma because of his job position, just because he was very wealthy, and not because he was a man. And in fact, you see that when the gardener here is falling in love with her, and she's laughing about him having a chance with her because she doesn't want to be poor. That's the most important thing that she wants in her life, to be wealthy. And that's another monster. So as you can see, different type of monsters reside in our mind, and we needed to fight against them all the times in order to not become the main monster. In order for these power, negative influence to possess us. In the case of Johann, I think that that monster inside himself possessed him. And that's why we have these feelings about him. But I think even Eva got possessed by that monster, because if there's no money, she's not happy with that. If she could bring back again Kenzo, is just because she wants her economical stability, and not because she cares about her dead father, or because she wants to find a man who makes her happy, because this man is a spontaneous, he's offering all his heart and whatever. No. As soon as she saw that even a gardener could betray her, she feels the devil incarnated. So as you could see, these difference that immediately appeared on her face in the moment that she saw that familiar context that she has always dreamt of, but she can't still have it because she is accusing the man she really loved to be a criminal, and at the same time her father is gone. All her imagination about the real family she wanted to have dissolved in many pieces, and she's trying to sleep with other men just because she wants to feel satisfied, carnally speaking. But it's not gonna work, because that thought is still in her head, and no matter how much she drinks and how much she is trying to satisfy her body by going with other men, this is not going to work, because that initial thought is still there and makes and controls her. I mean, it makes her do wrong things. This gardener man was a very nice man, a man with values, a man with manners. But Eva doesn't care about that. If he doesn't have a bank account full of money, that's nothing for her. That's just a way to use him to try to forget the image of the person, the one and only person who she really wanted next to her. But as you can see, that monster is still there and comes back in her mind every time she stops thinking, or when she sleeps, when she's the most vulnerable person. Yeah, this story, it's not focusing on Johann only. It's focusing on the society. And I think Urasawa made a good job, because in this story you understand that everyone has the chance to be infected by that monster, but only the people who can fight for what they really want, and they are brave enough to face that monster, they can stand up and be proud of who they are, in this case Temma, because no matter the decisions he made, and no matter the failed job and all these new life that he built, he decided to stand up. He didn't decide to control and to become the monster that he was supposed to be, another monster of society that he was supposed to become. He decided to step away, and that's the courage of a man who doesn't need those evil thoughts. He just needs the courage to go on and pursue his goals, even if I told you already that his goal will not be to kill him. And Eva now wants to kill Temma, but that's ridiculous, okay? I don't think it's gonna happen. And Lunge, you still have a time to redeem yourself and to understand that your job is not the only thing in the world, and you should pay attention also on the people around you, because when the job is gone and maybe you can't regain it anymore, your life is over. I mean, when you focus too much on one thing only in your life and suddenly that thing disappears, you regret. You understand, oh, maybe it was better if I would have focused more on other things in my life, so I would have felt less lonely. But he's still not in that mood. So I hope that he understands that he's a family mattered, that his daughter mattered, especially because his daughter is pregnant right now and she needs help. Of course, I don't think he can regain his wife because his wife has another man right now, but I hope one day Lunge will sit down on the chair and he will think about what he lost. Stay tuned and keep on watching me. Thank you so much for the support, and see you next time with episode 15 of A Monster. Thank you. See you in the next video.